Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Juicy Community. Now today I'm going to be discussing 5 assumptions that you might assume when meeting somebody Jewish. Now before I get into this video, I want to make it really clear there's nothing wrong with asking questions, but just be really careful when approaching the situation and be super sensitive when doing so. Now that we got that out of the way, let's jump right into it, okay? Number 1 is, oh, you're Jewish, so you must be rich. Now, I don't really like this assumption because to me, it is super narrow-minded. Like, do you really think that every single Jew is rich? Like, really? Come on now, we all know the answer to that. Obviously, the answer is no. Number 2, Jews are stingy. Now, this is extremely rude to assume that Jews are stingy. Like, really? Like, I'm not gonna lie, nobody's ever told me this because I think they already know what would happen if they told me something like this, okay? Everything will go off, honey, okay? Because I find that super rude.
Period.
Number 3 is what's with the weird hat. Now I'll tell you what's with the weird hat, okay? It's called fashion, okay? That's what it's called, guys. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I think it is pretty attractive, the hat, especially when the men are like suited and booted. It looks really good, don't you think, guys? Thumbs up if you agree with me. The hat is fashion all the way to me, honey, okay? Now, even Johnny Depp will tell you, look, kind of remind them that there's something above them, which is God. And I think that's really beautiful. Like, as a spiritual girl, I think that it's a beautiful like meaning behind it, you know. It's really beautiful to me. I love that idea of it. Number 4, Jews run the world. Now, to me, that's quite anti-Semitic. But again, if somebody would come up to me and just really want to understand what my culture is all about and tell me like they've heard that Jews run the world, or is it true that Jews run the world, I wouldn't assume that they are anti-Semitic, because I think that's quite of a harsh statement to make and assume something about somebody. So I would listen to them. But however, you got to be really careful with the way you word it and the way you come across, because you don't want anybody to assume that you're anti-Semitic when making such a statement. Now, Jews do not run the world. However, there are some Jews that have got high positions, and I cannot question that. It's like me going up to a president and being like, excuse me, why are you president? Like, how did you get to this position? Like, that's very rude and disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? So I would never question anybody's position, and it's none of my business. So that's that. Now, like I said, there's Jews in high positions, yes, and I won't lie, I love to find me some Jewish celebrities in Hollywood. I can't lie to you. Like Scott, what's his name? Scott Disick, the one from Keeping Up with the Kardashians. He's Jewish. My baby Drake is Jewish, okay? Whoever knows me knows I love Drake. So Drake is my baby, okay? He's Jewish. Like, and there's so many more that we can count and we can speak about. Like, we love finding Jewish celebrities, okay? That is something that Jewish people love to do. And yes, there are quite a few in Hollywood, but there's plenty of white men in Hollywood. There's plenty of Asian men in Hollywood and black men in Hollywood. So it just is what it is, I guess. 5, Jews have sex through a sheet. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when people have asked me that, I found it quite awkward, especially if they're a stranger. It's like,
Why are you asking me that? Like, James, how did you even get the guts to even ask me that, James? Like, how rude of you, okay?
but it is an assumption that is made quite a lot about Jews, and I thought I'd definitely address it. Now, the answer is no, Jews do not have sex through a sheet. And to be honest, I don't really care what goes on in anybody's bedroom. So I don't even know where this comes from, because who cares, you know what I'm saying? I've heard from quite a lot of people that it is mistaken for something that men wear that is called tzitzit. And it's kind of a white cloth looking with strings on all 4 corners, and it's got a big hole in the middle. And apparently people have mistaken that for a sheet that they think that Jewish people have sex through. And obviously that is not the case, guys. Like, come on now. That is so untrue. But again, there's some people out there that might not know. So I am here to clarify. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, okay? Thumbs up if you did. Comment. Let me know if you've had any of these assumptions before, or if you're somebody that's not Jewish, have you ever assumed any of this, and have I answered your question? And if there's anything else you guys want to let me know down below. Watching, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to know every single time that I upload. It's only going to get bigger and better from here, guys. So make sure you do that. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.